According to the IRS, undocumented immigrants are obligated by law to pay taxes. So you may be wondering, how does someone pay taxes if they don't have a social security number? According to research, some undocumented immigrants will get a job using a fake social security number and then use that social security number to pay taxes. For people that don't have a social, some people will file for an individual taxpayer ID number. So according to Forbes, about 50% of undocumented immigrants file tax returns for a total of $12 billion in state and local taxes. The IRS says 4.4 million tax returns without social security numbers were filed in 2015, totaling $23.6 billion in income taxes. And the Social Security Administration says undocumented immigrants paid nearly $13 billion into Social Security in 2010. That's a program they are unable to benefit from at this time. So we can verify, according to the IRS and Social Security Administration, yes, some undocumented immigrants do pay taxes. Back to you.